Well, the amplifier that's used in the SSE 450, our latest sub, um, is based on power supply development and output stage that is used in many of the high-end products that NAD has produced. And as you know, PSB and NAD are sister companies, and we do share a lot of resources. And in this case, we did put together the expertise on the amplifier side, and then of course the expertise on the acoustic side from PSB, and merge those two together. The reason we produced this version of subwoofer, which is now all done in the digital domain, is because it allows for much more control, not only of the frequency response, but also of the compression or the protection that the subwoofer would engage in if it were overdriven. And this is a feature in a subwoofer which is a requirement. Doing it in the digital domain gives you much more control in these areas. And so going down the digital path has been a real step-level increase in the performance capabilities of a subwoofer. The low-frequency capabilities of the SSE 450 are extended down as low as 20 hertz. And the way we can achieve this is by doing digital tuning. And because of the platform, it's basically a bass reflex design instead of ports that uses two passive radiators. In a box design, you have to tune the passive radiators to produce the output at the lowest frequency that you want. So, and below those frequencies, the passive radiators will actually be out of phase with the woofer, so that the output diminishes dramatically after the lowest point that the passive radiators produce. We don't want the passive radiators to do anything below 20 hertz because they are now becoming out of phase with the woofer. So when we use a digital platform like the one used in the SSE 450, we are able to put in filters, and they're tuned to 19 hertz. So that below 19 hertz, it's sort of a brick wall response. So that the passive radiators never are given the opportunity to engage in output that is out of phase with the woofer. And that's how we achieve this. And it's achievable much more easily in the digital domain because of the complexity of the filters that you can use in executing this particular feature, which is a brick wall filter below 20 hertz.